Alright, welcome back to another PvP pet battle video. This is Linica and going up against a triple mech team. I have a decoy breaker, however, so I ought to be alright. Unfortunately, I do have some magic damage and no elemental, so this is going to be a tough one. Let's see, what's he going to open with? Usually they open with their MPDs, but he doesn't have that in the top two slots, so that's kind of an indicator. I'll go ahead and bring out coffee, and I called it. Okay, well, let's see what he's gonna do here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my weather and then probably feign death. If I feign death, I believe it brings in Rick. Yes, it will bring in Rick. So actually, until he decoys, I'm just gonna go to town. There's the decoy. Quills doesn't work like Flurry, so I'm gonna hope he goes for damage. He totally swapped. Well played. I want to break that decoy, so I'm just gonna go for Dead Man's Party instead of banging my head up against it. He's gonna go for AoE, and that AoE is gonna really hurt. Also, this guy likes to swap apparently, so I'm going to have a lot of trouble kind of using my strategy of Death and Decay, Plagued Blood. I think I'm just going to go for damage here and try to nuke him down. Let me see, will this kill him? It won't, so I'm just going to go for... Man, this guy and his swaps. Okay, I need to win this coin toss. I have a bad matchup, so please, thank you. Thank you very much, kind sir. And I'm just gonna go for Dead Man's Party. Preemptively predicting that decoy. Oh, nice, he has charge. I mean, that's not gonna be nice against my Royal Peachick. But it's going to be very nice against the Ghost Maggot because it just doesn't do very much damage. Now, what do I want to do? He's going to heal. So I should be able to bring in my Peachick and activate his Racial. Here's what this does, is it forces him to use Charge, which means he's not healing. Or he takes a ton of damage from Shattered Defenses. Now he's going to use Charge, so I am going to throw up my Arcane Storm. Oh, well, he can also do that. That's fine. I'm going to go for some Quills here, do some damage to that MPD. There's a Thunderbolt, and I lost my Racial. He's going to decoy here, so I'm just going to manually swap. Fortunately, I have Death and Decay down, so it's going to start blocking that. I'm just going to go for a Plagued Blood here. Nice. 224, that's just enough to activate his Mech Racial, and then with Arcane Winds, I can use Ghostly Bite with Imputiny to kill that piggy. Oh, that was a big heal. Oh, it's because he's a power. Well, I'm still gonna go for it. But then I don't have a decoy breaker anymore. I shouldn't have let my decoy breaker die. But he just kind of outplayed me, swapping so much. It really hurts my strategy. I'm just gonna go for Plagued Bloods. May as well use that to break the decoy just so he doesn't know whether I have Absorb or... how do you call it? That's such an odd speed, 236. Also, 265. Anyways, like I was saying, may as well not give away whether I'm running Absorb or Chomp. I'm gonna go for the Ghostly Bite here because I'm not gonna get stunned on this round. And then I will finish him off with, he might swap. I'm going to go for a Plagued Blood. It doesn't really matter. Because, like, they both activate his Racial, and he already had Plagued Blood. But in case he swapped, I was going to go for the Plagued Blood. He's going to decoy. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright. Finish me. But you don't get to finish me with a thunderbolt. Haha, you think you're cool. Alright, now you can finish me. Let's see, if that guy's running around, I might run an imp of some sort. Let's run this team. This team is really good against decoy users. I might make another Core Fire imp team as well. I saw Disco Doggy use it to great effect. Although he wasn't queuing in too. He wasn't trying to counter anyone. He was just using his 2013 teams, and that was really, really fun. I love the last two videos he did, where he did Where Are They Now? All of his teams from like 4 years ago, and they did pretty well, at least in the hands of a master. And his other one was and I tried this. It was terrible for me, but he tried where he was just like closing his eyes, and then these are his choices. He has to choose a team, and he does that 3 times. It's like kind of randomly. Wait. What? Oh, duh. I'm just waiting for the other guy to load. This is taking a very long time. So basically what you do is you just randomly kind of select a couple pets this way, and you get to choose one, put it in your top slot, then you do it again, choose another, and so on and so forth. I tried it with, well, that's no fun when that happens. And now I think I am... Okay, I thought it was Q-bugged. But, let me see, if I'm not going to queue into that guy, I might queue with Disco Dookie again. It hasn't been doing well. It's a really fun, pretty strong team that, actually, yeah, this was the team that I raged. I raged and deleted my video to that Rich Girls team. I had a really good opener. Like, he started with the Bone Serpent. No, he started with the Dread Hatchling. No, that wasn't the Rich Girls. That's right, that wasn't the Rich Girls. That was just another Darkness team, using the Dread Hatchling, which was actually a lot harder to deal with. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. Long and short is I got a ridiculously unlucky miss. I actually got 2 unlucky misses in a row, and he ended up killing my brood because of it, because he got a crit. But let's see. Valk's what he's gonna open with. Of course. No. Oh, how sneaky. Well, he doesn't have an interrupting jolt, so all I have to worry about is shock and awe. I'm gonna hope I don't get stunned, and I'm gonna go for a rip. Oh. Huh. Very cool. Blood in the water. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, I can dance around this for a minute. No stuns. I'm gonna throw my immolation. Nice. I'm gonna bring in Snarly, who does have that debuff on, so next time he goes for that lock on, it's a balance, so do I go for a surge for the guaranteed damage, or do I go for the bleed? Probably the bleed, because if I win this coin toss... Oh, well, that makes me happy. Cool. I'm definitely glad I went for the bleed. So, we'll go for the blood in the water. Oh, he just went for the 25%. Doesn't even care about the slow. This will take him out, so... Bye-bye, Kunlai Run. I see a lot of KLRs in my meta during the pet battle week. But yes, I was playing with Disco Dookie, and I throw up my Death and Decay, Dead Man's Party, the bird, the Dread Hatchling. Then I bring in my coffee after my undead's dead. And what am I gonna do here? I'm just gonna go for this. Got me. Alrighty, so I can expect a shock and awe. But I can finish him off with a predatory strike, so since he doesn't have his overtune up. Now, I might have misplayed it to sacrifice my Snarly like that. I was thinking about that other game. But, I'm gonna go for a rip. Falcosaur Swarm. Nice. Alrighty, Falcosaur Swarm. I think I've got this. It definitely looks better than it is. But it still looks pretty good. Yeah. That's a lot of damage with that immolation and bleed going up with Shatter Defenses, so yeah, I had it. But yeah, so I get a I have Shatter Defenses up for 2 rounds on that Dread Hatchling. Bring in my my Royal P-Chick, and all I need is a double Quills because he has Shatter Defenses up. So I go for Quills, and I miss under Darkness. Just a 10% chance to miss under Darkness. And then he crits me with a Shadow Talon. So now my Racial's gone, and I'm like, well, shoot, he still has 1 more round of Shatter Defenses. I'm still faster than him. At least I'll be able to kill him, but I'm salty about losing my Racial. And I miss my second Quills. And of course he kills me with another Shadow Talon. I was so salty about that. So let's see if we can get a win with this team, because I love this team. Like, it's a lot of fun, some pretty good synergy. I would be better off running. I'm going to go ahead and run this. I'm going to run Bone Barrage. Bone Barrage is better. I kind of run the Dead Man's Party for fun more than anything else. But Bone Barrage, at least I don't get locked into. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Wait, let's make sure. Yeah, make sure it's saved. I'm going to go ahead and go with Bone Barrage. Getting locked into that Stampede is definitely not ideal for PvP. Even during the pet week, you'll still see players who can take advantage of that, and you should. You should always take advantage of an ability that locks you in, like Dreadful Breath or Stampede. Huh. So that power Frostboar again, but this was a different player. Huh. Well, I like seeing that Imperial Eagle chick. Gonna start with the Marionette in case he brings in. Yeah, he's gonna bring in the frog. Okie dokie. I should have probably predicted that since I had these 2 undeads. Now here's the thing. Arcane Storm actually doesn't prevent his Frog Kiss chances. Thank goodness he has Swarm of Flies. Alrighty. I'm gonna go for that Arcane Storm. He might swap here into the mech. That would be a smart. Oh. Odd choice. I have a good matchup here. Unless he has Slicing Wind, I suppose. Huh. Well, let's see what he has. I'm gonna go ahead and Quills. I kind of predict he has Liftoff and Adrenaline Rush. Oh, he has Cyclone. Well, I'm 0 for 1 so far. Let's see if I can activate that Racial. Take away that Racial. Nice. Got him. Predicted the Liftoff correctly, so now I can Feign Death. Even if he had Adrenaline Rush, Feign Death goes first, so that's why I was holding on to that this whole time. Alrighty, and we're going to start throwing down some dots. Let's see if we can get a triple on this Bone Barrage. He's going to swap, of course. Well played. Let me see. What's his speed? He has 276. I have Ooh, 273. I want to preserve that racial. Can't manually swap, that's for sure. I think I'm going to swap into my undead. I mean, my other undead. At least I'll be able to get some heals off onto the frog. What'll make me... Dang it, he totally has cleansing rains, and now I can't go sleep bite with impunity. Let's go ahead and throw up this plague blood. He's going to want to stay in because of the strong matchup, so that is going to give my backline undead some heals. Now I'm just going to go for some chomps. Should be able to take him out before his next cleansing rain. It's close. It's close. I need a high hit. Is it worth it to go for the ghostly bite? It's not that much of a heal. Oh, but he's about to get his racial back. I don't want him to get that flying racial back, so I am going to go for that ghostly bite to guarantee the kill, just to keep that eagle chick under half health. Was it worth it? I think so. Wait a minute, 260. Yes, I am faster even without my racial, so let's go ahead and take this opportunity to throw up Arcane Winds. It's probably going to go up in the air. Now, I really wish I had brought in the other guy. Let's see if we can get lucky here. I won the coin toss and I landed them all. That was really lucky. Now, if I can win this coin toss, I actually have his decoy's going to be gone instantly. Also, if he has headbutt, it's not going to stun me, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and marry Maraca here, because I predict he's going to decoy on my last turn. On my undead round. Oh! Yikes, well I'm glad he just killed me. So I will be able to get off a ghostly bite. Oh wait, will I? No! That counted as last turn. Both of my undeads died on the same round. Yikes. No ghostly bite for me. Huh, he's saving... Wait, what's his speed? Oh, 260, I've got this. I've got this. Just need to use a couple quills. That's a double right there, yikes. Have I got this? I think so. He might heal here. But I think I've got this. His decoy's just not a problem because I have those dots down, and so it will literally just pass a turn. It won't actually accomplish anything. Wow, that was a close one, but it was definitely a good call to run Bone Barrage instead of the Dead Man's Party. Alrighty, so there's a win, and I think I'm going to be happy holding on to this Bone Barrage for the future. Let's play another coffee team. This is the team that most pet battlers are probably going to underestimate. Bush Chicken is such a random pet. Wormy Tunkins is good. You never want to underestimate him, but it's easy to. If you don't run into him much, he is really, really, really strong if you are slower than... if he's faster than you. And that's why I have Dazzling Dance. Yeah, there's Nether Gate on basically effectively a 341 speed, I believe is the speed with Dazzling Dance. You have Nether Gate. You have Jar of Smelly Liquid, which that alone makes him a total monster to go up against if you're slower. And also, obviously, the Bush Chicken provides the Clone Dance, but it's such an uncommon pet that most people don't see it coming. Also, I'm using the Royal P-Chick to kind of hide the fact that it's a clone dance. It's very much a stealth clone dance. I'm using two pets that you almost never see in a clone dance team. Usually you'll either see Jade Mist Dancer or Jungle Beak for a rain dance provider. And then, you know, like I said, bush chicken's so rare. Alrighty, so this is going to be really good for me because he has 2 aquatics and I have a cyclone. Also, I can probably pull a fast one on him, and oh yikes. Well, I'm glad I started with this guy. Let's see if I can win this coin toss actually. No, I can't. It would have been really nice to rake that soul rush, but it was a coin toss, so what you gonna do? Alrighty. Oh, he has Spirit Fire Bolt. That's really gonna punish me for swapping to throw up my clone dance. It's possible he's calling my bluff and he knows exactly what I'm running, even though I just ran against him with Feign Death. I don't like this guy. I'm going to swap him out. I'm not gonna try to... Yeah, he's just going for damage. I think he knows not to... Let's see, is he going to throw up Agony, though? I'm going to try just swapping him out and hope that he doesn't swap back in. It'd be awesome if I get to win this coin toss. And I think I DC'd or something. No, he left? Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to play that team again and kind of hope for not a rematch. I mean, obviously that guy was trying to counter me because he's using 2 frogs. So my hope is that he doesn't bring in an anti-clone dance team to counter me. In fact, in case he does, I will save that team for later, and I'm going to play with Disco Crab. What would he probably use to counter me? If he has a Seer Magic team, that'll do really well. But if he has any sort of Magma Wave or just basic item removal team, I'm going to do a lot better. Also, this team does really good against decoy users because I have the Prairie Mouse. Not so good against a speed mechanical Frostboar. Or whatever that's what that thing's called. Oh. Oh, okay. Tier 1 team. Bright Paw's not Tier 1, but you don't want to underestimate that damage for sure. And I actually don't have a way out of it, so all I can do is Survival or Undead Racial or Mech Racial. It's literally my only options. Let's go ahead and start with the... Start with this guy. Try to nuke down that MPD quickly. Oh, he's going for darkness. I wonder if he's trying to get me to miss that entangling roots. It does have that 10% chance to miss. That will suck if it misses. Alrighty. He's rooted, so now he's going to use his move and he's going to be locked in. No, that miss is terrible. That miss would have done so much that would have done so much damage because I had my buff up. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to go for Entangling Roots. I don't think 2 Metal Fists are going to kill him. 277, 277. Maybe it would have. But this ought to guarantee a kill. Oh, nice. He swapped. That makes me happy. Alright. Are you serious? Are you serious? I mean, yes, obviously. Obviously he's serious. My Entangling Roots missed, in case you missed that. That's disappointing. Oh, nice. Nice. He's going for a prowl into my mech racial. Thank you, good sir. Fantastic news. Alrighty, Gotta bring in the prairie mouse next, I think. I'll go for a flurry. I don't think a triple will kill him. Oh, nice. He's gonna sacrifice his undead. That's good news for me. I guess I'll bring in my spirit crab. Just since this is undead racial and I didn't have anything good to do during it. Let's see what he's gonna run. If he brings in the bright paw, I'm going to rot him and surge. And as long as neither of them misses, I've got him. The important thing was the rot. I can miss a surge and I won't cry. But if I miss 2 surges, I might cry. Just kidding, I had to miss 3 in order to be real sad. Let's see here. Let's just go for a surge. As long as he doesn't powerball, I'm gonna be fine taking him out with the prairie mouse. Because he's gonna have rot on him. Oh, I probably should have waited until darkness was gone to rot. That could have been a really costly mistake to go for that, Oh, thank goodness he has toxic smoke. Okay, yeah, it's GG. There's no coming back from this one, buddy boy. There's a double that hits for about a quarter of his health. There's a triple. That's so much damage. And GG. That's the synergy, by the way, between the spirit crab and the prairie mouse, and it's super fun. Also, prairie mouse is nice. If he had powerball, he could have given me a lot of trouble. But the good news I had going for me is I was able to kind of nuke him down where he was low enough health that yes, he might build a powerball higher than me, but he wouldn't build a one-shot my crab. What he should have done is not go for that one-shot, and he should have instead just kind of hit me with a powerball and then go for the what do you call it? Should have used wind up, powerball, wind up, that would kill my crab, then powerball to be faster than my mouse during my undead racial, and then I wouldn't be able to really do as much with flurry, or survival for that matter. So that's what he should have done, but he didn't have powerball, so no. Wait, did I end up getting a win with this team? I don't think so. Let's see if we can get our last win with caffeinated clone dance. Alrighty. This won't do too bad. Oh, I was gonna say against that double decoy team, but against this team, yikes. Yikes. Well, he likes to open with this guy. And I don't want him to open with that guy. I'll go ahead and bring the bush chicken. Oh, fantastic. Well, that's the best news I've had in a long time. He started with his Iron Starlet. It would be really funny as if he went for that one shot while he has that attack reduction. Oh my gosh, he's totally doing it. He's totally doing it. It's going to cut your one-shot in half. Would be even funnier is if I'd gotten Jar of Smelly Liquid on him, but... Alright, cool. So I'm just going to bring in my flyer, and he's not going to get one-shot because you have Rake... What? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? How did that one-shot me? What am I missing here? I'm missing something. That was supposed to be cut in half. Does it really do that much damage? That did 1,500 damage. One shot doesn't do 3,000 damage. There's something fishy going on. I'm salty about that. If I had known I was going to one-shot my bird, I wouldn't have bothered to throw out Cyclone. I would have just swapped into Wormy Tunkins on my second round to swap him out. I am a bit salty about that. See? Like so. Later, loser. Just kidding, you're a winner, because you beat me. Let's go ahead and Jar of Smelly Liquid him. He's gonna prowl. So, hey, let's see if he still one-shots me with a 50% attack reduction on him. That'd be cool. Just kidding, that wouldn't be very cool. I actually don't want to get stunned at all, so I'm going to swap here. Holy crap. How is that still doing so much damage with 50% attack reduction on it? There's something going on here. He's not quite gonna kill me with an Arcane Blast. I actually should have just thrown a Cyclone. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, there's something going on wrong with the numbers here that makes it so it doesn't really matter what I do. I'm gonna lose. I actually need to come up with a... Oh, come on. Whatever. I'll play this one out. Try to give you an unflawless victory, at least. I need to go back and look at those numbers and try to figure out what's causing it to still one-shot me. Thank goodness it's not a speed Bone Serpent. That's really the only thing that's giving me a semblance of a shot here. And even still, that Bright Paw's going to... Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purposely not swap him yet. It'd be great if he swaps out here. Nice. Be even better if he goes for a Prowl. Nah, he went for the thing. If he'd gone for a Prowl, I could have swapped him out. And yeah, it's still GG. Alrighty, well, now that I know that Rake and Jar of Smelly Liquid don't actually work, let's play with something to counter that guy. Let's play... Anti-Rich Girls do pretty well? Not really. Anti-Darkness will do fantastic. Not really. Just kidding. This'll do good. This'll counter that guy nicely. Got the Jade Mist Dancer for the mech. Got the Alpine Foxling for the Bone Serpent. Got the Wicked Soul, just for a good opening pet. I just thought my opener, it's going to be faster than all three of his pets, so I'm just going to get a cheap free haunt on him. Oh, Well, at least I get redemption against this guy. Don't have a... Oh, I do have a decoy breaker. I have 2 decoy breakers. Alright. Feel a little bad. I wish I'd gotten a rematch against the other guy. I don't really need a team like this against this guy. But... yeah, I don't really play tier 1 teams very much, so... sometimes it's fun to switch things up and play with overpowered pets. Let me see. My Alpine Foxling is just straight garbage against these 2 pets. Actually, he's not half bad against the Frostboar. He's still not that great, because he runs charge. Which messes up my flurry. But he's terrible against the Pocket Reaver, so I am going to go ahead and bring him in here. There's really no reason to buff my speed, ever. So, I'm just going to go for damage. Because I don't really want to crouch if he's just going to decoy here, which I figured he would. I also don't want to crouch if he's going to swap, which I figure he will. Hey. I can predict a thing or two. Now, he's going to go for that AoE, which hits me really hard on the front line. So now I shall crouch. Oh, or we can do that. First incorrect prediction of the day. Not of the day, I'm just kidding. But against this guy, first incorrect prediction. But that's fine, because I don't care. I have crouch up. Either way, I made the right call for my move. And if I get a triple with my beast racial, then his mech racial will be active. Oh, I was wrong. That's okay. He's still really, really low health. He'll probably swap here. Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to keep Fluffykins alive. So, I'm going to bring in my Wicked Soul, throw up a Haunting Song. If I can get 2 Haunting Songs out, my Fluffykins is going to be high enough health to really be pretty useful. I'm just going to go for some Shadow Shocks. This is where I'm so glad he's running charge. It really just doesn't do that much damage, and it makes it way easier for me to kind of tank and heal. Now the question is, do I go for a haunt now, or do I just wait it out for 2 more turns? I think I'm gonna go for a haunt anyways. Gonna bring him that Jade Mist Dancer. Gonna buff my crit chance on haunt, so let's go ahead and do that. He's gonna heal, but I'm gonna counter all of that healing with just an acid rain. What's that called? Yeah, acid rain. Nice, triple crits. Another crit on the haunt. Mech racial's gonna get popped here. Now I don't have a decoy breaker, but it's okay. I'm full health on my Jade Mist Dancer. My Jade Mist Dancer alone super counters this triple mech team. Just gonna throw up a steam vent. Yeah, I figured he'd swap and try to throw up some healing. I am going to just throw up a steam vent. Nice. That was a nice, really hard-hitting steam vent. Alrighty, I'm just gonna throw up an acid rain. Break that decoy. He's doing some good healing, but I'm gonna be able to pop that mech racial. All 3 mech racials have been popped, so now it is a race downhill. He's gonna kill my Alpine Foxling on the back line if I don't kill him here, but I have like a 55% chance. I have a really high chance of killing him. His chance of survival is like 1% right now. I have to literally hit the lowest. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and swap to get that heal out, but I got a crit, so no heal for him. This is exactly why this Speed Jade Mist Dancer is a must, because all other breeds are slower than the MPD. It's literally the only reason why. Just kidding, it's not the only reason, but it's the biggest reason why you want that speed breed. Alrighty, so that team that gave me so much trouble on my Other team, surprise, surprise, isn't that hard to beat when you play tier 1 pets. Triple tier 1 team. This team's really good also at countering Tarot Claws. If you're struggling with beating Tarot Claws, this will be almost any Tarot Claw team I can think of. Because here's what you do. If they start with their Tarot Claw, you start with your Alpine Foxling, throw up your Dazzling Dance. Now you're faster than the Tarot Claw, and 1v1, you're going to beat him. If he swaps out, no problem, just bring in your Wicked Soul, throw up a Haunting Song to heal up your Alpine Foxling, throw out a Haunt. Now that you have your Dazzling Dance up, your Jade Mist Dancer is actually four speed points faster than a Tarot Claw, and you have that strong aquatic damage versus the Tarot Claw with the Nature's Ward. So this team is one of the best Tarot Claw counters you will ever find. Like, it's that and Classic Clone Dance. Classic Clone Dance does really well, but Classic Clone Dance won't do that well if you're playing against, say, like a Tarot Claw Bone Serpent, and you see that kind of thing a lot because they are the tier with 0 pets. This team will do quite a bit better against a Bone Serpent because you're faster than the Bone Serpent on all 3 of your pets. So you can use crouches to mitigate damage, you can use your Elemental to hopefully avoid Nocturnal Strikes, and then you can just use your Wicked Soul to get off that free Haunt to hopefully dodge cooldowns, and then just throw out the dot. It's a really strong team. And it's a new addition to my tier 1 list, so enjoy. Hope y'all have fun trying this team out, but hopefully not on my meta because I don't want to deal with having to counter it. It's really strong. Alrighty, well, there's my 5th win, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.